Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions of the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. That old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Memphis. Just ran away from the defense. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He hands it to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled after the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches. But it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back and
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Bruins are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the freshman making an impact play there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
And the Bruins will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The 18 makes it a 17-7 game. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
Memphis, 17, UCLA, 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It starts. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd down and goal upcoming. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. So the offense blinking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. There's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
It's a 1st down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this pass is caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. He lets it go. And he pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and a short from the 20. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. Good enough for first down yardage.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good. It cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get, try to add to this lead before halftime? Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. One more play before they head to the locker room.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
UCLA.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Receiver in motion now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Here we go. Dino.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane as his drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Hard running now, breaking tackles. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Sticking with the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Memphis, 27, UCLA, 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Lager.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, UCLA. And they've come all the way back to tie it. What a turnaround here. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
The important PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First and long now after the penalty. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. Fires it on the move, and he's got it. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. UCLA offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down. The Bruins will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Bruins begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
6-9-1, Gators score.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal.
Fire.
And he'll set up to throw. The ball is caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass this time. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, you get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They're going to run it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense is really threatening now. They're in position now for the possible game winner. Just got to get up to the ball and spike it. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Spotted at the 28. The field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.